You're watching BSB TV, your new home for rock and metal television.
Hi, this is Jamie with BSB TV, brought to you by Blossom Media, and we're in Washington, D.C. to cover Warped Tour, where we're asking bands and crew the questions you want to know.
Good to go, yeah?
Good. Okay, so to start off, can you just introduce yourself and tell us where you're from?
Yeah. What's up? I'm Mike Ciprari, and I'm here at the band's Warped Tour with Loyal to the Craft.
Hi. All right. So what inspired you to create Loyal to the Craft?
Yeah, what inspired me to create Loyal to the Craft, sorry, am I looking at you or the camera?
Either one.
All right.
Yeah.
What inspired me to create Loyal to the Craft was literally the band's Warped Tour. When I was about 12, 13 years old, I went to my first Warped Tour, and I would see Kevin Lyman walking the lines, making sure all the kids were hydrated and having water, and making sure all the staff and the vendors were good. And watching the bands obviously inspired me, but seeing the bands go to their merch table and sign autographs and meet the fans, like the community and the culture and the energy at a festival like this, there's nothing like it. And so I always remember my 13-year-old self and how so badly I wanted to be in the music industry. So to have Loyal to the Craft here, providing the opportunity for the next generation of rock stars to play and have that same experience, that's everything to me.
Yeah, dreams coming true all around.
100%,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Have you seen any common traits among young creatives who eventually find success?
Yeah, you know, the common traits that I see, that I try to instill in these students, the next generation rock stars, is community. Chase your dreams, persistence. You can't do it alone. And in life and in business and in the music industry, there's ego and there's hurdles that you have to overcome. When you're passionate about something, and especially in the creative space, that passion that you have, that's what's gonna get you through.
Yeah.
So the deeper you can dig in that passion and remember why, that's what's gonna get you through. And the people that are on stage at Warped Tour right now are the ones that dug deep and pushed through the adversity to get there. And so we bring musicians. We had Newfound Glory here yesterday jamming with the kids.
Yeah.
We had the Ghost Inside talking about adversity and pushing through.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to inspire them to understand things are gonna be hard, but you can do it.
Yeah. Great. What's one thing every artist should stop doing and one thing every artist should start doing?
I say this in the most humble way with the most positive heart behind it. Stop competing. Stop competing in a way that is negative for yourself and for the community. All ships rise with the tide, and when one new pop punk band comes on the scene and does well, it helps everybody understand that pop punk music and the Vans Warped Tour scene and the bands that play this are here. And we have the same message of positivity and inclusion. And start including more. Start being inclusive and stop thinking you're better than other people. Stop thinking that because somebody's not like you that they're not as good as you or they're less than. That was big for me growing up. When I would play local shows, it's like, oh, your band sucks. It's like, I'm sorry you don't, or I'm not sorry. Like, whatever, you don't like my band, don't come to my shows.
Yeah.
Like, show me your band. Music, to me, there's no black and white. That gray area is where all of the beauty comes from, of like, we don't all do the same thing, and that's what's so cool about music.
Right.
No, there's no guidebook on like what's right or wrong in music. If you're a good person and you're following your dreams, more power to you, go get it.
And it will be someone else's cup of tea. Like, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you'll inspire somebody else to have that cup of tea and go, wow, I didn't know I liked that, but
Yeah.
I'm finding myself in your music or your art or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Start including more and don't be exclusive.
Yeah. Great. If a young musician doesn't have access to the industry connections, how can they start building a support network?
Yeah, that's what Loyal to the Craft is all about. Make it, build it, be a part of it. Go to local shows, go to the merch table, introduce yourself to the technicians that are setting up guitars at the show. Hang out at merch, and if the band comes by, say what's up, introduce yourself, send DMs. When I was coming up, I didn't have the internet to send DMs. Send one DM a week to a manager or a musical director or a producer.
Yeah.
You might not always get a reply, but you're putting your name out there and people are gonna start recognizing. So support the scene, be a part of it, put on your own shows in your hometown. 21 Pilots didn't get massive by overnight. They played Columbus, Ohio hundreds of times and they built a fan base that grew. Do that. It's hard, but it's not that hard.
Yeah. That's my favorite band. Yeah.
That's how they did it.
Yeah. What's one thing every young creative watching this can do this week to build confidence?
Oh, wow. Yeah, the confidence part is a big one for me at Loyal because seeing these kids come in day one, little timid, nervous, but by day two,
Yeah.
they're jumping,
Killing it.
like,
Killing it.
just get out there and do it. You build confidence by doing. Post a video of you performing in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Post a video of you performing on a sidewalk. Just do it. Don't be afraid that you're not gonna get any likes or whatever. That doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Like don't let the fear of people's opinion stop you from doing. Put it out there and it will build your confidence slowly but surely, and you're gonna learn from it and you're gonna grow, and then you're gonna forget that you ever weren't confident.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Next question is, what was the first album that made you want to be a part of music?
Oh man, can I do 3?
Sure, yeah.
All right. First real album was the 311 Blue album. 1999, I remember hearing Down on MTV.
Uh-huh.
And the way the snare drum sounded, I was like, I want to make that sound. I'm going to play the drums. And then Green Day Dookie. And then Refuse, The Shape of Pump to Come. Those 3 albums, very different types of music,
Yes,
but
well-rounded.
like it just inspired me to go, I want to do that. I want to make music. I want to make noise like that. I want to play shows like that. I want to be a part of that.
Yeah, that's great. And last question, if you could go back and give 18-year-old Mike one piece of advice, what would that be?
Don't take it so seriously. Like, I wouldn't change anything. I have no regrets. I've had a very fun and tumultuous endeavor in the business world, like chasing my dreams. But like, have fun with it. Be in the moment more. Enjoy every moment, because when the positive or the negative thing is done, because it will be done at some point, there's going to be another positive or negative thing that comes right after it. I spent so many years like just worrying and being so in the moment of like worry. Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy the ride and just be present as much as you can.
Yeah, that's great. Such a great answer.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mike.
Yeah, no worries. BSB TV, we love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting Loyal to the Craft. And shout out Gross Labs Foundation, Nick Gross, Girlfriends, Warped Tour, Van, Steve Van Doren, Kevin Lyman. You guys roll.
Want to find your next favorite artist before they blow up?
Best new rock song I've seen maybe in 10 years.
Check out BSB TV, where we bring you the hottest new artists and music legends every week.
Favorite music video I've ever seen.
Get the inside scoop from pros,
Again, not announced yet. That is a BSB exclusive.
hear fresh tracks, and see what happens when rising stars meet the people who can launch their careers.
This is exactly what labels in the United States are looking for.
I will wear some piece of BSB TV merchandise on stage for that.
Music videos, real talk, and a peek at how music dreams come true. Catch it all on your phone, laptop, or TV. BSB TV, don't just listen to music, experience it.
You guys make it seem like it's so much fun.
So I'm going to sign up and subscribe to you guys.
As long as my wife can watch.